Hi, I'm Michael Wilk from the Wilk Report, and I am doing this video to raise funds to help the Wilk Report, my podcast and web series, grow into a weekly event. What I'm doing is raising $3,500 to help complete my equipment setup and also help pay for upgraded SoundCloud and uh, Zoom video capture software. Um, if you check the link below, you'll see uh, a lot of the links to what I'm looking for equipment upgrades. I'm looking right now for money to get myself a shock mount for my Blue Yeti microphone, which you can see right here. Blue Yeti is one of the top USB microphones out there. Very good performance. The Blue Yeti Pro, I think, is the only thing really better for USB microphones because it also comes with an XLR cable port. But actually, that's not really what I'm looking for because I already have my Yeti and I don't foresee doing a completely professional studio setup. So what am I looking to do? Well, I would like to get a shock mount so that I don't have to have my microphone directly in front of my keyboard. It's good for keeping it close and getting a good audio file, but in terms of actually getting to do stuff with my keyboard without it getting in the way, it's kind of not all that good. So the shock mount will help keep it out of the way. I'm looking for a green screen light kit, which runs for about $150, give or take, and that will be for eventual small studio setup where I can do the green screen background and professional lighting. For do-it-yourself lighting, I'm looking right now for money enough to get some clamp lights, 5000K bulbs, and sound curtains that will double as backdrop so you don't have to see my bedroom in the back. I'm also looking to get a laptop suitable for capturing video and audio and editing those. And also the Canon EOS Rebel T7i video recorder kit to take my show on the road to conventions and do interviews. So that's really what I'm looking to raise money for. Also, I think I mentioned, or maybe not, it's late as I record this and past my bedtime probably. But I'm also looking to get money enough to do a regular SoundCloud and Zoom upgrades because SoundCloud free version, which I'm using now, only allows about 180 minutes of upload time. So if I want to do a weekly podcast, I will need to pay for the upgrade, which will give me unlimited space on there. And then, of course, for Zoom, that is a conference recording software program that not only lets me do video, but also do multi-person video conferences and also do screen captures or show what's on my desktop. So, if I have a news article that I want to show you, then I'll be able to switch to that and show you what I'm talking about. So if you want an example of what Zoom can do, I will refer you to the link to Dr. Freedom's page on YouTube, and you can kind of see how he does his Omega Files setup. And once I get this equipment together, I will be able to do a weekly podcast and web series. So there will be the audio only on SoundCloud, and then for video, that will be primarily on YouTube, although I will probably also upload to Vimeo. So once I have this gear, that'll pretty much be it as far as my hardware goes. Now for software, like I said, I've got Zoom for capturing, and also I've got Audacity for pure audio recording. Eventually I'm going to be needing some video editing software that doesn't max out my hard drive. I'm using Adobe Premiere Pro CS6 presently, but the problem is the files are so large that they just eat up all the memory on my laptop. So, and also makes a video file that's really kind of too large to upload to YouTube and keep my quality higher. So, but you know, that's kind of like down the road as far as figuring that out. But for now, I'm just focusing on getting my immediate equipment needs. If you want to become a monthly subscriber, I'm also including a link to my Patreon profile. You know, as far as rewards go for donating to this project, you can see those in the side column. For people who donate $250 or more, you will get a recurring spot on my show. And, you know, that is limited to 10 people. If you want to get a permanent spot on my show, you donate $500 or more, and that's limited to 5 persons. Now, what this means by getting a permanent spot is that you will be invited on a weekly basis to take part in the discussion. For example, my latest episode was about the Justice League movie and really a lot of the things that went wrong with it, and then of course we segued into some other topics, but a lot of this stuff focuses on the background stuff that you don't ordinarily hear about. So anyway, take a look at my show. Take a listen to the podcast. If you like what you see, you want to donate to this project, hit the link below, hit the button to donate. Put in whatever you can. My goal is $3,500. If I can raise more than that, obviously that's great. But right now, my minimum goal is $3,500. So please donate. Help me reach my goal. Turn the Wilk Report into a weekly, regular podcast and web series, so that I can keep bringing you news and entertainment from film and television. Genre stuff like science fiction, horror, fantasy, comics, anime. You know, those are my favorites, but I'll also cover other stuff. My background to provide this expertise is film and digital media. I have a bachelor's in that from Cleveland State University, so I've taken film theory, film history, screenwriting. I've also worked on local productions. So, you know, I do have a perspective of someone who has been through the process of learning how this stuff works, and also help local productions. So I've got an idea of how things work in the field. So if you like that perspective, please contribute. Help me turn this show into something that'll really be super awesome. I'm doing it piecemeal so far, but I would like to get it done more or less at once. So feel free to help me out. That's pretty much it for this video. Take care. Good night. I'm out.